welcome to Degntalk. Please tell us about yourself and tell us about Revox.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Jack, for inviting me, and thanks everyone for having me here. My name is Troy, the co-founder of Revox. Revox is a decentralized AI platform. We were aimed to build the next generation, the infrastructure for the AI applications.
Awesome, awesome. Before we go deep into Revox, I would love to know your journey in Web3s thus far.
Yeah, sure. My journey to Web3 start from that I realized the true innovation in the AI, that it doesn't only require the decentralization in, let's say, the computation, but it also needs the decentralization of the ownership, the incentive, and the product architecture of the AI. After years work in AI fields, I worked at LinkedIn, Pinterest, to ByteDance. I
Wow.
saw first like how centralized AI platforms they have limit both in the innovation and the user empowerment. That led me to find Revox, that a project dedicated to building a decentralized, a modular, and user-owned the AI application ecosystem. Since our launch, our progress has been really exciting. In December 2024, we held our TGE, and Revox token is listed on a lot of bigger major centralized exchange, and we have grown beyond a platform. That Revox now powers a decentralized AI ecosystem with over 6 million active users across multiple AI-driven applications that touches the daily life of our users, from their productivity to automation to the entertainment life and to a lot of creativity tools. So it has been an incredible journey for me, not only just building the tech, but growing a real community around the ideas of how AI should be open and how AI should be composable in the future.
Wow. First of all, congratulations on TGE. And it's a huge accomplishment of having over 6 million active users. That's fantastic. So what inspired you? Like, tell me about the journey of building Revox.
Yes, the inspiration of Revox actually came from the frustration, honestly. The AI consumer products are booming, we see a lot of them, but most of them are just wrappers around open AI APIs, or probably some other like companies' APIs. They're closed system, very hard to extend, and the users had zero ownership of them. So users actually cannot participate in this AI application boom. Actually make me think, what is the native AI application on the Web2 space should look like? Some of the key features: the decentralized, composable, and open to contributors, and governed by the users with incentives, but not just the centralized updates on the code. So that's how Revox started, as a platform where AI apps could be truly modular, decentralized, and built for the next era. As we dig deeper, I realized one fundamental bottleneck: that centralized AI apps rely entirely on off-chain data and APIs. That makes the decentralized almost impossible, because even if the logic's open, the inputs and outputs are opaque and centralized. But in Web3, smart contracts are public. The data in smart contract and in the history of the states, they are public, permissionless APIs. And then the blockchain has the richest structured and verified data sources. So that's the aha moment that we build Revox. We could actually build a fully autonomous AI agents that directly live on chain, that interact with smart contract, read write to on-chain data, and perform useful tasks across DeFi, NFT, and governance and users' assets with fully transparency and composability. That's what inspired us to build Revox. That's not just a tool set, but it's actually a new vision. What we call it, a native AI agent economy that built upon the decentralized infrastructure.
Wow. Sounds really advanced. I would love to know the exact in-depth usage of Revox, its current data, tech advancements, and why are you different?
Yes, a very good question. I think the previous bullet talk is a little bit more like the abstract. We can go to some of the technical details and what we actually do here. I think you probably heard a lot of most famous LLM like ChatGPT, Grok, or DeepSeek. Each of them has a complete ecosystem and the infrastructure, which does not need anything that our Web3 world provides. But on the other hand, you probably also heard many famous like AI infrastructure. Let's say BitTensor, Rachel, IO.net. That is good, but I think you probably have not used any real AI product built on this AI on this decentralized infrastructure. So the truth is, in the AI ecosystem, we need a infrastructure that connect the developers with the decentralized infrastructure. Just exactly look like the it look like the ChatGPT SDK, the OpenAI SDK. So that is what Revox mission is. In short, Revox is building the shared interface that between AI developers and the underlying infrastructure. Let me compare this. Let's say AI is the next iPhone moment, and if we believe it's that LM on this decentralized infrastructure, they are the manufacturing of these devices, where Revox is the operating system. That they will support all kinds of applications, agents that can enjoy the same level of interface, but built on different environment. You can choose to build on OpenAI. You can choose to build on IO.net or BitTensor. Like all of them, you can compose and choose a different way, but you can share and you always use the same level of the interface that provided by Revox. So that's what we'll be building. And after we have the white paper and our first design of the infrastructure, we start building our flagship products that including Lens, Smart Wallet, and Revox Studio. Like each of the product focus on different parts of our daily life that we're using AI tools. Absolutely, Lens right now is the first product as Smart Wallet. They're kind of similar, but they focus on different parts that are built entirely on the Revox tech stack. And it is now the largest D app on OPBNB, and it's possibly one of the most popular AI D app on chain so far. Right now, we have 7 million UAW, and we integrate with the Binance Webster wallet and many of the Webster wallet from the different central exchanges. We have more than 700,000 KYC users. This is kind of pretty hard for a lot of the apps, but it actually shows a great possibility that we can get real users by helping them with their centralized experience, like connect with.
Yeah, no, I think what Revox is doing is really important because it's always been very tricky to mix decentralization with AI, right?
Yes.
And there's lots of projects there to try and tackle that because we solely believe there's a way of decentralization. We believe the decentralized vision, but also we want to mix in AI, right? And that gets very tricky. And it sounds like Revox have a lot on your plate, right? So what's your current focus right now?
Right now, we have major two focus. First of all, we are trying to expanding the developer tooling and the economic backbone of our system. Like first of all, on the product side, we're doubling down on the Revox Studio, which is our gateway for users and contributors to build a decentralized AI applications and agents. It's not just like a UI, it's a full stack with SDK and a composable framework. We're iterating that very fast and making more powerful, adding self-serve smart contract plugin integration, like supporting for long sequence processing and agent orchestration to make complex multi-step AI flow possible in our infrastructure. And second of all, after our TGE, we have a huge plan on the economy and our token economy. We are scaling on the Revox token, which is the universal AI payment layer across the Revox ecosystem. Our users can stake it for AI credits or use it directly to access any applications built on Revox. Which is more exciting here is we are now working on a growing number of alliance projects that are not only built by us but built out by our friends project. They try to make Revox token as a standard AI payment. Our goal is to make the Rex token as the Apple Pay of AI. The users can have a seamless, accepted and gas efficient token that can unlock and get access to all different kinds of AI applications in the Revox Alliance.
Nice. What's in store for your community and your users down the line?
Right now, we have provide, I think 4 to 5 different kinds of AI applications that can be used directly for free for any Rex holders already. And I think within 2 or 3 months, you are going to see like probably hundreds of projects, hundreds of AI applications in the Revox Alliance program. And all of them will be support the Rex payment. And for the developers, we're building a system that's already able for them to gain the rewards if the users are using the application built on Revox platform. And for a broader community, we were open sourcing more tools, launching airdrop events. The airdrop events will be tied with the users' engagement and how they use and participate in the AI apps on our platform.
Well, airdrops is what people look forward to ultimately.
Yes.
But as long as we have solid technology, we have a solid project, people will engage. So yeah, give us a rundown of a future roadmap. It seems like there's a lot happening. So what's the roadmap for Revox in the next 6 to 12 months?
Yes, we have a very busy roadmap for the next 6 months. First of all, if you are already a community member of Revox, you probably heard our latest product called DIVA. This is one of our major milestone is shipping DIVA and make it a very great product. Our new platform on the DIVA allow users to create their on-chain avatar, basically on-chain clones of themselves. Our users can just upload a photo of themselves and a voice sample, and it will instantly create a persistent AI-powered version of yourself. That you can generate images, generate videos, you can generate TikToks, and even live streams. Basically, you just clone yourself on chain. And all of the underlying technology are developed by us. And DIVA already alive. And in the next 3 months, we're going to rolling out a series of updates to make it the go-to Web3 platform for users to create a personalized AI avatar. So that is one of the major focus on the next 3 months. A lot of different updates on the product side we're going to ship on the DIVA project. And I think before, I think several months ago, you probably heard a lot of project building like AI agent on chains. But
Yeah.
most of the AI agent kind of work in a similar way. They probably post tweets on, they can post something on tweets and just answers to users' prompts. But we think that is not cool enough. Why not? We just have the agents can directly clone the users, and they can just create videos, then post their TikToks and do live streamings, just like a real person. Actually, technology can support the latest AI technology. It's just we need to put a fully transparent and put technology on chain for a lot of users. And we have designed a very interesting tokenomics on the DIVA. So basically, the on-chain clone they can live by themselves, trying to earn the gas by issuing tokens. I think there will be very interesting things to see how it goes. And
Yeah,
so yeah.
AI generally is very systematic, right? And when you speak with an AI, it doesn't feel personalized, right? So I think what you're doing here is really important, right? You're adding that personalization to AI,
Yes.
where I'm speaking with something that it's familiar, right? That knows me for who I am,
Yes.
knows
Yes.
you as Troy, know me as Jack, right? And
Yes.
know how we speak with each other. So I think, yeah, no, that's definitely really exciting. So Diva, yeah, Diva, that's going to be something really cool. Any other alphas? I would love if you can drop some alphas on Degntalk. So any up and coming campaigns or events that you would like to tell people?
Yes. I think I introduced a little bit about the Revox Alliance program. That I think that's the first time we actually publish public talking about that, and we actually been working on that for several months. There are many projects working in AI, but a lot of them kind of hard to find new users to use their project. I think that our Revox ecosystem and community, we have a lot of users, and I think that actually be a great alliance program that we introduce our community to different kinds of AI application out there. Some of them are focusing on DeFi, some are working on different parts, like text generation. Some project is working on tooling, daily news, whatever. So what we want to do is in this alliance program, our users can discover all kinds of AI applications, and they will have the unified payment. The one thing is very different from the AI product with the other traditional like the Web3 or Web2 product is most AI product, if it is good, it should not be free because AI computation is expensive. So it doesn't make too much sense for a very useful AI product to be free. So I think like the AI payment should be considered in the first day. So we think like Rex token will be a very important asset in this Revox Alliance program. And all users can use what we call stake to AI. They can stake Rex tokens to power themselves to use all applications in the Alliance program. And we will also count how much like a token, how much usage you have on different product in the Alliance program. If you use a lot of, let's say you use a lot of, if you use one product in the Alliance program for a lot of time, you become a loyal user for the product. And after that token launch, you can have a large split of the airdrop in this Align program. So this Align program is a win-win for the developers and for our Revox community users, and also great value for the Rex token. So that is the most important thing I want to share. And
Yeah,
that's I think it could be
that
simple
is.
as
Yeah,
alpha because it's not also expanding the community, also making more values in the token set.
yeah. No, that's definitely big alpha. On the topic of Rex token, right? REX, right? Um, how is Revox driving this Rex token adoption beyond just the typical staking stuff? Like, are you guys doing anything more to that front?
Yes, that's a great question. We used to rely a lot on the different kinds of staking program since our first day on the TGE. We have two major staking program. A lot of users participate, and we have seen it enjoy by our long-term holders of that. But beyond staking, we think like we should link how the tokens work with the AI, the more native AI in economy program. So let's say, like, first of all, still the Revox Line program is in the center of the Revox like token economy. Like, first of all, we do have big plans to do airdrop for the users that participate in the Revox Alliance program, which means that the users bring from the different kinds of the product from the Alliance program, which the users may not directly are a Revox user already. They will still get a very good chance to get the airdrop of the Revox token. So which means we were largely increase the holders of the Rex token and based on the airdrop program of the Revox Alliance. So that is one thing. Any project, we have already like I think a 20 to 30 project on the list on the Alliance program, and within that, all of them will support Rex token as a payment. And we have two ways for the Rex payment solution. First of all, you can directly pay the AI with the with the Rex token you have. And the next is very interesting. We call it stake to AI. Basically, you are familiar with if you're if you are a paid user on the Web2 AI solution, let's OpenAI. Usually, how they works is they charge a monthly fee, like $20, like $30 based on different kinds of product you use. And
Yeah.
we have a similar way that you doesn't actually have to pay anything. You just need to stake your tokens. Just if after you stake the Rex token, you will create a monthly like a membership program for you based on different layers, different levels of staking. So that is what we think about the Web3 membership program in the AI.
But yeah, that makes sense because either is a monthly fee or you need to put money into your account, right? Which
Yes.
basically is staking, right? If you think about it, but right, like you put money into DeepSeek or OpenAI's account, right? And then when you use API, it deducts it from that, right? So that's basically staking, right? Because you're putting money into someone else's wallet, right? Yeah, no, if it's staking, then I would much prefer decentralized staking because you still own you still own it, right? Everything is in a smart
Yes.
contract. Yeah.
Yes, I think one difference like we compare with staking and Web2 like payment is that if you pay $20, you actually pay $20. But if we actually stay $100 and you don't lose anything. Because the interest will pay for itself. But if you
Exactly. You're
won't
basically
use the
using it for free
$20.
because
Yes.
you're rewarding your users from this, this return, fee generation or revenue sharing, etc. There are
Exactly.
definitely ways for them to kind of use this for free. Yeah, no, that's awesome. What are the ultimate goals and milestones do you have in mind for Revox, or your
Yes.
ones that you're hoping to achieve?
Yeah, I think it's a very good question. Like at the highest level, I believe we are building towards a future where AI and crypto they're not just compatible; they're made and designed for each other. I think
Yeah,
that is some of the
I think
ultimate
so.
goal like we're trying to achieve. I think I want to share a very interesting, just like a mind game, probably. It's just a very interesting thoughts I have. And the digital assets, they are designing a weird way for human. It doesn't seem like to design a very natural way for human. If it is, everybody should understand the Bitcoin, understand Ethereum very easy. But the nature is no. It's very hard for human to understand how it works. But I think it designed somehow for autonomous system. So let's say one day, if AI governs 60% of the world assets, and it won't rely on emotion, it will not rely on the social norms or culture, it will fully rely on the cryptographic truths, program rules, or verifiable assets. So it means like the AI probably will love the Bitcoin better than our human because we still have our creativity, our community. That is our realm. But for AI, the most native definition of the value control is a crypto. So sometimes I think probably Satoshi was not a human. It was an AI that time traveled to create a perfect economy system for the future of the machine, which adopt the human. So whether it's not for true, I'm just saying. But there's one thing I do believe deeply is that AI it will be the best application for the crypto, and the crypto are the probably most important infrastructure for AI. There are tons of things we can align the synergy between them.
Yeah.
And I think that is the future that we're building toward Revox. I'm not sure what is the synergy or alignment we will see in 10 years, but the things I'm pretty sure is like AI will be the best application for crypto, and crypto will be the most important infrastructure for AI.
If it's something that you believe, this is enough, right? Because we're building
Yes.
toward, yeah, it's true. We're building towards something that we believe in, right? And also the line between crypto and fiat is very thin, right? When you pay with MasterCard, you don't even touch the money, do you? It's all a number on a screen, right? How is that different from crypto? There's really no different from crypto because it's like, do you know what I mean? It's just numbers on the screen, right? So
Right. You're
with
totally right.
AI coming in as well, helping to kind of govern or kind of work with this decentralized world where everything's trustless, that's the future I want to see as well. I do have one last question for you though, Troy.
Sure.
So if I was a project and I want to use Revox's tech stack, where would I start? Do I go on? Is there links and stuff on your website and stuff that I can go on and kind of use?
Like first of all, the AI developer is kind of a broad concept. Let me drill it down a little bit on different kinds of application you're trying to build. If you're trying to build agents, let's say the agent can talk to people, perform different kind of tasks, or even make transactions for users based on some rules or maybe something like, let's say you will want to build a DEX agents that helping people with DEX. And you can directly go to our studio, Revox Studio. You can find it in our web pages and homepage, or you just type in studio.revox.com. That will be a very simple tools. You can directly create agents in like probably 5 minutes. And if you go to our Discord, there are tons of help document for you to understand how it works, how you can create the prompts to create agents. Okay, if you want to build a little bit more complex, not a simple agent, you want to build say a fully function a product that have the AI inside and also have some of the decentralized infrastructure. Let's say making transactions based on some logs, based on based on with some of the smart contracts. And stay tuned because like we're going to make a Revox Studio as an SDK. It's not only a UI that users can directly with a click. For more advanced like developers, we will have a SDK for them to directly use, and that will be support most kinds of like the applications live on the current decentralized world we have. So I think that will be the very important thing we're going to ship. And I'm very happy you asked these questions because that will be a very important tool we're going to share with our community.
Yeah, I will be linking all the stuff in our tweet when we release this episode as well.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
wonderful. I think this concludes our interview. Troy, thank you very much for your time.
Sure. Thank you for having me, Jack. Very nice talking with you.
Wonderful. And yeah, to the audience, this is Troy from Revox. And yeah, I'll see you guys the next one on Degentalk. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.